playoffs have arrived as we kick it off with Game 1 in the East, right here on EA Sports. We're at Wells Fargo Center, where tonight the Philadelphia 76ers taking on the Brooklyn Nets. Seated next to Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, you look at the Sixers coming into play. They're rested. They're ready to go. And they'll have home court advantage to begin here in Games 1 and 2.
And I'll tell you what, I'm looking forward to this series right here. This is going to be a dogfight. We got a couple of teams that match up very well. I can see this one going to length. Yes, 7 games. That's how even these teams are.
James Harden knocked it away.
Oh, some fans should take that ball home as a gift.
That's a souvenir. Joel Embiid, huge block. That's out. Last touch by Joel Embiid. Beyond the arc for 3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Can't connect from in close. Dinwiddie into the front court. Just getting going here in Game 1. A bad pass as the Sixers come up with the steal. Harden. Navigating through traffic. In a flash. Scores at the rim.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
It's Brooklyn's ball. Allen Crabbe against Harden. Tucker powers it through.
That probably won't be the last time we see a dunk from him tonight. Maybe sometimes you should send a message. Give him a hard foul. Don't let it be so easy.
Dinwiddie with the basketball. They trail by 1. Aldridge. Now a steal by Philly.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead.
LaMarcus Aldridge pins it. And that one out of bounds off the net. Tucker has a chance. Gets a look. Can't hit. To Allen Crabbe. Throws it down.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Harden in possession. Down by 1. LaMarcus Aldridge swats it. Greg Monroe sends it away. Couldn't keep it in. It's out off Greg Monroe. Five on the shot clock for Philadelphia. Allen Crabbe with a piece.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Almost, but no good. And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
There's a very fine line between maximum effort and carelessness. I'm willing to live with a few mistakes and maximum effort than having to constantly remind my players to close out.
First free throw is good. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. Goes to the left side. Oh, pass stolen by the Nets.
Pick up that sense of urgency. Here's a chance to break the tie.
Now pass stolen by the Sixers.
It's early. Get a good quality shot here.
Tucker lets it fly from beyond the arc. He engulfed him that time.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
To Harden. Cleans it up. Offensive board. Joel Embiid. Missed his first. That one goes.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
To Allen Crabbe. Pass to the rim. Now a steal on a very lazy pass there. Harden with it up top. Down a point. Second effort. Aldridge matched up with P.J. Tucker. Whoa! What a finish!
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Curling inside and finishes strong.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
With the fadeaway, burns him for the basket.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
To Allen Crabbe. Has a look. Aldridge, the shot won't go down. And the basket good at the rim.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
To Allen Crabbe. Count it at the line. Substitution being made in this one. And they called the foul. Jay, he was there too late.
You got to know your personnel. That's not someone you want to send to the line for a free two.
T.J. Warren. He's got 2 shots coming. Shoots it at 75% for his career. And he connects on the first free throw. And gets both to drop at the line. Philadelphia with the basketball. It's a big finish. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Oh, emphatic slam.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Aldridge to Allen Crabbe. Aldridge to Allen Crabbe. Trying to cash in, knocks it down off the step back.
Tie ball game so far. Neither one of these teams really able to pull ahead. Might be time to put the bench players in the game, and let's see who could differentiate themselves.
Nothing going here on that drive. Joel Embiid, 2-4 now.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Aldridge here against P.J. Tucker. Here comes the screen. Knocked loose. Ball's loose. Look at him on the deck. Going to launch beyond the arc. He made his first effort, but not that time. Tucker to Tobias Harris. A drive to the basket, but the shot rattles in and out. Nets have it. Spencer Dinwiddie above the rim.
What I like about Spencer Dinwiddie is that he's a worker. I remember he got hurt his last year in college at Colorado, still decided to take a chance on himself, went into the draft, got drafted second round, and now I see him still defining and refining his game.
Warren, Harden's on him. James!
Oh, he just blocked that shot out of bounds.
Yeah, they're lucky they get the ball back. Changes coming from both sides right now. Here's a chance from long range. Buries the wide-open three. That's too easy.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Stuffs it down with authority. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
Screen coming. Dinwiddie against Tucker. Getting dirty. Loose ball on the deck. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
When one player goes down, or maybe in this case two, it gives a player an opportunity to really rise to the occasion. Well, that happened last year with Spencer Dinwiddie. When Jeremy Lin and D'Angelo Russell both went down to injury, this kid went from a D-League player to a starter in the NBA, and one of the most clutch players we had for the Brooklyn Nets this past year.
To Monroe. To Allen Crabbe. 4-3. Drains it.
Defense, do the math. You force him to take tough twos, you'll probably have a better chance to win this game if you can slow down the pace.
Lays it up and in.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Brooklyn with the basketball. Here comes the screen. Curling inside. The screen sets him up for two.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Greg Monroe tips it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Look at the fight for that ball. We'll get a jump. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Paul Millsap rejects it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
And a whistle.
A simple touch foul.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. For three, it's good. Defense has to pick things up.
And they're relentless with these long shots. It just seems like their spacing is perfect, and they come down, they know exactly where they want to be, and they're shooting the ball without hesitation.
Off the penetration, almost, but no good. Mikal Bridges to Allen Crabbe. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defender all over you. Tough move in close quarters with the crossover. Right down Broadway for the two. Defender has to pick him up.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot even.
Allen Crabbe sends it away.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
To Dinwiddie. Down to 5 on the 24. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. And he finishes at the rim.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Dinwiddie into the front court. Lead stands at 7. To Aldridge. Dinwiddie shot, no good. Spencer Dinwiddie with the block.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
And he stepped out of bounds. Turns the ball over. Nets have the basketball. To Dinwiddie. Screen coming. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
Harris to the basket, but his shot stays out.
Woo, I like that intensity on that play. That's how you actually dig in the dirt and do your job on the defensive end.
Slams it down. Late heave to beat the buzzer. We've reached the end of the first quarter here in Game 1. Jay and I are back after this. It's the NBA playoffs on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. It's Harden. Brings the ball up. To Millsap. He was hacked. They let it go.
And this happens all the time in this league. Sometimes offensively, you're tired. It's one of those type of nights. You combine that with the fact that the defense is hungry and active and contesting everything, that's why shots aren't dropping.
Tucker to Harden. Gets to the basket, but it's no good.
And you hate to say this, but this is the reality of the matter. Sometimes it takes guys a little while to warm up into the game. Seems like they finally found their rhythm in the second quarter.
Nets reclaim it. Montrezl.
Whoa! Get that out of here.
Message sent, Jay. Simmons. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. DJ Tucker. Huge block. That's a 24-second violation. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
And they call it.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Mikal Bridges to Aldridge. Add 2 points to the board.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Foot was on the line. It's a turnover. Brooklyn's got it. To Seth Curry. Sizing up the defense. Reset here. Let's see what they do. Aldridge off the mark. And his foot was on the line. It's going the other way. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. To Aldridge. P.J. Tucker pins it.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
To Allen Crabbe. And a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Aldridge matched up with P.J. Tucker. And the finish. Jay, that was unguardable.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Greg Monroe swats it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
First one, count it. Able to convert on both free throws. It's Brooklyn's ball. Knocked loose. Taken by the Sixers. T.J. Warren sends it away.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
To Aldridge. Down low to Monroe. P.J. Tucker with a piece.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
That's no good. And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Aldridge to Allen Crabbe. George Niang able to recover with the block.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Goes reverse to lay it in.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Millsap to P.J. Tucker. Fires the three. Always has a chance for Tucker, but not that time.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Down low, Aldridge. LaMarcus Aldridge. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
Old school equals high percentage.
Drive from the baseline, but it won't go down. Paul Millsap tips it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Embiid. Got it.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to lead the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Tyler Johnson. Time for some new personnel into the game. To P.J. Tucker. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Contact on the drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
To Aldridge. To Dinwiddie. Aldridge. That's rebounded by Embiid. Oh, emphatic slam.
You see, Ed, that's the problem. When you have guys on the perimeter that can shoot the basketball defensively, you're taught to hedge at the driver and then stay home, which leaves the lane wide open for great jams like that.
Aldridge to Dinwiddie. Tucker goes to the left side from long range. That's off the side of the rim. Short. T.J. Warren rejects it. Sixers able to recover. To Aldridge. Joel Embiid sends it away.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Nets have it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
To Aldridge. Goes to the right side. To Aldridge. LaMarcus Aldridge. He's 3 for 7.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive. But when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Lets it fly from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
To Aldridge. A bad pass as the Sixers come up with this steal.
When it's a tight game, those missed opportunities on the road make it tough.
Joel Embiid, 4 out of 7.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. You need to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Down low, Aldridge. Tobias Harris with the block.
Just incredible timing on that swap.
Nothing going here on that drive. Offensive board. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Now a steal by Philly.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Finishing inside the paint on that one. Play is stopped. Timeout for Brooklyn as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Time to shuffle things up. Mikal Bridges to Aldridge. To Allen Crabbe. Fires the three. That's off the side of the rim. No good. LaMarcus Aldridge. Now 4 for 9.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Embiid to Tobias Harris. Beyond the arc for 3. They snuffed it out. Tobias Harris missed it.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Embiid. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Nets have it. To Aldridge. Probing the defense. To Aldridge. Has a chance. LaMarcus Aldridge at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 80% at the line. First one goes down. Goes 2 for 2. Greg Monroe snatching it out of the air. LaMarcus Aldridge. Huge block.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
To Harden. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Great defense. Forcing the miss. Another shot won't go either.
I agree. I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off 2 legs and expect the contact.
Now pass stolen by the Sixers. Great looking vision. Allen Crabbe pins it. Hustle pays off. They've got the possession. Aldridge. The Nets now with 4 to shoot. LaMarcus Aldridge. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%. Sixers control it. To Embiid. Short jumper off the mark. And too much contact.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Oops, he missed the first one. Second one goes. It's a 1 of 2 trip. From the outside, no good. It's halftime here in Game 1. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
It's Jalen Rose, and I've got your EA Sports Halftime Report. The 76ers are in a close game thus far. They decided to make a statement in the opening half, and they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaking. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Brooklyn Nets.
Game track. Blocks.
Very physical basketball in the first half from these squads. Lots of block shots and some great defensive intensity.
Player of the half.
Joel Embiid has already put together a pretty nice highlight reel for himself, and that's just after one half of basketball. He did a lot of scoring, and it probably won't stop anytime soon. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2.
The 2023 NBA Playoffs one-round Eastern Conference Game 1. Games and highlights will be coming up next on GOAT International Sports Showdown.
Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
Sixers have the basketball. He gets it. The challenge defending a guy who can be a 1 or a 2.
We're not old men talking about this game. We don't define players by positions anymore. Is he a 1 or is he a 2? No, he's James Harden. He is a scorer and an elite passer.
And he draws the contact. LaMarcus Aldridge will go to the line for 2.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
LaMarcus Aldridge, couple of free throws on the way. He's perfect from the line so far. And hits the first free throw. Good free throw shooting.
The 2023 NBA Playoffs one-round Eastern Conference Game 1 matchup is now live streaming on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2023.
He cruises in for 2. Too easy.
This is why I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Oh, I missed a short one there to Millsap. Shot from the lane won't go. Warren defended by Tucker. Has a look. That's what you've come to expect. Your best players making baskets.
So deadly. Now look, part of that is God-given talent. But the other part is that ball speed combined with that handle. Oh, that's off the charts. But he always finds a way to slow himself down right before he goes into that shot.
Knocks down the first. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Brooklyn with the basketball. To Monroe. Takes stock of the floor. To Dinwiddie. Trying to cash in. Count the basket. He's feeling good. Defense has to get him out of his comfort zone.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Knocked loose. Sixers have it.
Don't rush this now. The game's been tight so far.
Dinwiddie matched up with P.J. Tucker. Down to Warren. Off the assist.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
To Dinwiddie. Aldridge. To Dinwiddie. Has a chance. Shot no good there by Dinwiddie. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas. Or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
Tucker, guarded by T.J. Warren. Out of bounds the call off P.J. Tucker. Aldridge. And a throwdown.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
Aldridge, open look, and he buries it. Defense has to wake up.
I know these mishaps happen defensively, but sometimes this can be the best thing for an offensive player who maybe hasn't found his rhythm yet. Don't let him get going.
LaMarcus Aldridge swats in.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
No good. Dinwiddie with the basketball. Up by 3. To Aldridge. And scores.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
Philadelphia with the basketball. Nothing going here on that drive. Layup goes down. Well done.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
To Dinwiddie. Down low, Aldridge. Joel Embiid. Knocked away. It's getting dangerous down there.
Ed, I hated getting my shot blocked like that, but I did like getting the ball right back.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. And that's going to get out of bounds off of Harden. George Niang with a piece. That's out of bounds. Last touch by a Sixer. Aldridge to Allen Crabbe. And he knocks it down. Jay, nice look right there. A lot of contact. Shots no good and no foul.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Down low, Aldridge. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
LaMarcus Aldridge at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. Hasn't missed yet. One free throw, count it. It's a 3-point play, and the lead up to 8. Now it's Harden, controlling the offense. Going to launch, beyond the arc, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
Oh, the whistle. Jay, take your hands off of me.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Aldridge matched up with P.J. Tucker. That's out of bounds. Last touch by a Sixer. Has a look. Doesn't even see the defender. Buries the shot.
You know, Ed, people don't understand. Tough shots are practiced every single day. With all these different contraptions out there to contest your shot, guys shoot 500 made shots a day. This is the new norm.
Here's a chance from long range. Yes. Give the advantage to the shooter.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing there.
To Harden. 4-3. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
It's in the hands of Philadelphia. George Niang, picked up by T.J. Warren. That's rebounded by Brooklyn. Aldridge to Allen Crabbe. To Aldridge. For three. That's what they brought him in for. Allen Crabbe hits the three.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
He wants it at the rim and scores.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
Why even try that time?
I'm going to start calling him the windshield wiper, just erasing all the mistakes.
Sixers control it. To Harden. Fires the three. First free throw is good. Second one's no good. One more coming. To Simmons. Mikal Bridges. And finishes strong. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first three quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Oh, a whistle.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. And he's fouled, and he earns a trip to the line.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
And he connects on the first free throw. 2 for 2 on that trip. To Aldridge. Mikal Bridges. To Simmons. From long range. Oh, Ben Simmons. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
And I don't know why the defense continues to help on guys that drive. Make them take shots over your bigs. By you helping more, you're just leaving three-point shooters open on the perimeter.
Goes reverse to lay it in.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Simmons. He'll take that any day.
Well, that change is inevitable. And one of the things that continues to fascinate me about this game, usually when you see a good three-point shooting team, their shoulders are square to the basket. That's no longer the case in today's game. These guys are off balance, they're moving different ways, yet they still have extreme shot-making ability.
And he stepped out of bounds. Turns the ball over. New blood coming in for both sides. To Aldridge. Monroe. To Aldridge. 5 seconds to shoot. Aldridge. No good. That's great defense. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
So many times we get on a defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Free throw up and good as he finishes off the three-point play. The lead is down to 6. To Aldridge. Seth Curry to Aldridge. Trying to cash in. Knocks down a tough shot. That was smothering defense.
And remember, Ed, they trailed at the halftime. This is not the same team that we saw in the first half. Playing with a new zest for life, apparently.
They snuffed it out. Tobias Harris missed it.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Rises for the slam.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Lets it fly from long range. It's good. Coach wants to see more from his D.
Well, they're shooting the ball at an amazing clip. And when they shoot the ball this well, they're essentially unguardable. And, Ed, let me tell you what that does for the team. It eventually opens up space to put the ball down on the ground and get to the rim. That's how critical the three-point shot is.
Nets have the basketball. Aldridge. Great feed, sets it up. Mike Scott able to recover with the block. Won't go. Tobias Harris tips it. He was hacked. They let it go. Desperation shot here from half court. That ends the third quarter with the Nets in front. Brooklyn basketball here as we start the fourth quarter. They have clearly been the better side so far. Jay, that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Well, the cardinal rule in the game of sport is whenever you go into the fourth quarter, it's 0-0. You have to play the game with the scoreboard saying 0-0. And if you can win that game by double digits, then you've done your job in the fourth.
Nothing going here on that drive. To P.J. Tucker. Ben Simmons rejects it.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
To Harden. Fires the three. He was all over him.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Full throttle, right to the basket for the deuce.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Tucker. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Beyond the arc for three. First one, count it. It's a second. One more coming. Perfect from the line. Hits all three of them. Into the front court comes Simmons. Up by 6. Gets toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
As a rookie last year, Ben Simmons averaged 16 points a game and posted 12 triple-doubles, the second most by any rookie in NBA history. Or was last year really his rookie year? We can debate that one later.
Simmons with it. His team on top by 8. Tobias Harris sends it away. It's theirs now. Harden. Textbook defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Wide open look won't go. Good look that time, but off the mark. Simmons into the front court. It's an 8-point lead. Tobias Harris above the rim.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
Simmons with it. He'll run the offense. Tough make through traffic.
Defenders had no chance on that one. That's why we call it the elite tier.
And he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for 2.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
James Harden has got 2 shots coming, shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. First one goes down. And he makes them both. Here's Simmons with it up top. Up 6. To Monroe. He throws it down.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. And one. Embiid, good through the contact. And going to the line for a chance at a three-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Joel Embiid trying to cash in on a three-point play. For his career, 77% at the line. Free throw good to finish off the three-point play. It's back to a 5-point game. Knocked loose. Wow, look at him dive for the loose ball. Brooklyn's got it. And the finish, slam dunk.
An easy 2, get back on defense.
Surveys the floor. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Joel Embiid at the line for a chance at a three-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Free throw is good to finish off the three-point play. That slices the lead down to 4. Dinwiddie into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Mikal Bridges goes to the left side. To Monroe. Able to convert inside.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
And count the basket inside.
It just seems like one of 3 things happen every time James Harden has the ball. Either he scores, he gets fouled, or he kicks it out to someone for a 3. Pick your poison.
And they call the foul. Careful there, Jim.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Mikal Bridges to Dinwiddie. Monroe. Joel Embiid with the block. 4th this contest.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
And hits the first free throw. So he hits the and a putback slam.
When you let him get inside position like that on the glass, you can expect that every single time.
It's Brooklyn's ball. Simmons to Aldridge. Has a chance. Ben Simmons. He's now 5 for 6.
We all know that's the part of Ben Simmons' game that he needs to work on in order to take his game to the next level. He has to become a respectable shooter because even if he puts his head down and gets to the rim and gets fouled, he only shoots 56% from the free throw lines. By the way, DeAndre Jordan and Dwight Howard were better free throw shooters last year than Ben Simmons. Wow.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Ben Simmons trying to cash in on a three-point play. 56% for his career. Free throw good as he completes the three-point play. The lead is up to 6. To P.J. Tucker. Harden. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Tough shot. Well defended. Aldridge to Allen Crabbe. Nothing going here on that drive. Joel Embiid snatching it out of the air. Ooh, 5 now. It's in the hands of Harden.
This game, he sent that one to the 3rd row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Millsap to Harden. Millsap to P.J. Tucker. Harden. He is yet to hit one tonight. No good. Gets it in the left corner. Knocks it down from mid-range.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Message received. Well defended. To Allen Crabbe. To Simmons. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket. Tucker to Millsap. Here's a chance from long range. Always has a chance for Tucker, but not that time.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Nets have it, and they call it.
A simple touch foul.
Driving right to the basket. Simmons to Allen Crabbe. They go down low to Simmons. Won't go down.
Ed, the game is so different. In today's NBA, defenders are longer, quicker, and more athletic than we've ever seen before. So offensively, as a shooter, you either have to be able to create more space off the dribble for your shot or have a much faster release. Ideally, you have both in your arsenal.
And there it is. We expected it. Foul number 6. He's gone.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Knocks down the first. And gets both to drop at the line. To Millsap. Harden. Now that's a contest.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
And the defender over-pursues, and he's called for it.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
First free throw is good. Able to convert on both free throws. Sixers have the basketball. Foot was on the line. It's a turnover. Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions. Down low to Simmons. To Monroe. Oh, nice find for the basket.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Millsap guarded by LaMarcus Aldridge. 4-3. And he connects on the first free throw. And he hits the second.
Good shot, money. Good shot, money.
And he hits all 3 free throws. To Simmons. Aldridge. Almost unlucky bounce. The follow won't go either. Great defense there, forcing the pickup. George Niang, defended by Warren. In the front court comes Simmons. It's a 9-point lead. James Harden, huge block.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
When the ball is in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Brooklyn with the basketball. Simmons. Joel Embiid pins it. Incredible. 6 tonight.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
To Simmons. Slam dunk.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
James Harden at the line for a chance at a 3-point play, shooting 75% so far tonight. Off the mark, slams it home on the putback.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Nets have the basketball. To Simmons, down low to Monroe. You've got to get that one to go. Another follow, stays out. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
See, Ed, that's what I love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack that rim with ferocity. You always set the tone.
Slams it down.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Simmons with it. Up 5. Oh, they call him for the foul.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
First one, count it. Goes 2 for 2. Embiid to Millsap. Nothing going here on that drive. Paul Millsap, 4 out of 7.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Simmons into the front court. Leads 5. To Aldridge. Simmons creates the space to bury the 3 on the step back.
And the three-point shot of the offense applies so much pressure on the defense, you can no longer build your teams inside out. The new way, you build your team outside in.
Couple of cracks at the line now.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Paul Millsap at the line for 2 shots. Hasn't missed yet. First one goes down. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Knocked loose. And that one out of bounds off a net. For 3. Ooh, he'll take that.
I don't know how he saw his man out in the cut like that, but that was nice.
Brooklyn's got it. And the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just gotta let them play, ref.
Ben Simmons, a couple of free throws on the way. He's perfect from the line so far. And hits the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Now a whistle and a timeout for Philadelphia. But this game's in the balance, and time is of the essence. Opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Fires the 3. That's how you defend.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
To Simmons. From long range. Had made his first 3, but that shot off the mark. Knocked loose. Taken by the Sixers. Tobias Harris above the rim. It's the Nets who are victorious. They've jumped out in front, 1 game to none in this best-of-7 series. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA Playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com. Until next time, good night.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. It wasn't surprising to see this team get the win. They did a great job of letting the fundamentals of basketball be the key to success. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Brooklyn Nets. The 76ers just couldn't close this one out. While they did put together quite a highlight reel of dunks in this matchup, they did not put together a win. As we all know, style points never show up on the scoreboard. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Game track. Field goals.
From an offensive standpoint, this was a quality game. The same can't be said for the defense. But still, it turned out to be an entertaining matchup.
Player of the game.
And what we have here are highlights worth 1,000 words. There's no question he stood out amongst the rest in today's matchup.
Who was cold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show. These are the top 3 plays of the game.
Game 1 Seed 6 Brooklyn Nets Seed 3 Philadelphia 76ers.
Number 1.
This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.
The 2023 NBA Playoffs 1-round Eastern Conference Game 1 matchups will be coming up next. Game 1 Seed 7 Miami Heat Seed 1 Milwaukee Bucks. Game 1 Seed 8 Atlanta Hawks Seed 2 Boston Celtics will be coming up next.